Alright guys, ready for the most awesome tier list ever? Today, I thought it would be a fun idea to make a tier list of Tower Heroes YouTubers, try to give the criticisms I want to make towards others and myself, try to help everyone out a little bit, alright? Even the people who are dead. So, the first person we are going to be doing is, I think his name was Red Set Games or something, and I think his content is pretty good. But his videos just have really long gaps between uploads. And I guess some of them feel a bit unpolished. So for that, I think he's either going to be in mid or good. He can go in good just because I think his videos are somewhat interesting. So, random person's crazy stuff. All animators are gonna go in the mid tier. No, he goes in good because animators, what you have to take in mind is I'm not gonna bully them for their art, okay? That is way too mean. But animation as a whole is a really hard genre to do on YouTube, and trying to combine that with Tower Heroes is something really hard to accomplish. So like short little animations on YouTube, if they're YouTube shorts, they'll probably do pretty good. But as like videos, I don't really know. So, well, I think Random Person's Crazy Stuff has pretty good videos. To me, they're not very funny, but they are pretty well made. So, gotta give him that. Oh, here's a controversial one. Bad! I'm kidding. Odyssey Gaming's a bit of a hard one. Might be in mid for me. I don't know if it's just because his videos are kind of bad to me, where this is YouTube and just making videos where it's just text over gameplay or something is something really hard to get people to watch and enjoy, because they have to put work in, alright? If they can't just like lay down in their bed, watch it, maybe do anything else, that wouldn't really work on YouTube. But he doesn't do like tutorials or anything. He mainly just does like skin reviews, which I do that too, but I talk.
And I'll warn you ahead of time, these have jokes in them.
So he's probably bordering good to mid, where he's like really high, like just close to being good, but there's still some things that need to be fixed, like you use your voice in streams now, why don't you do that? Some of his videos just feel kind of unedited. And just like, man. And overall, I think it could do a little bit better, the content. Wendell Wayne, a good buddy of mine. But I'm gonna put him in good, but a somewhat low good, not gonna lie. Because I think tutorial videos is something he does really good at. But tutorial videos as YouTube content aren't very good, right? Because especially when he doesn't use his voice, only text, it's just like, man, it's okay, it's alright. But it just sometimes feels unedited, where he usually just plays, here's this AI song my sister made. I'm sorry. But I don't really know what I could say about it other than tutorials just aren't really engaging content to me. Partially because I can just do stuff. But his tutorials are pretty good. But most of them just use Stella. And because of that are a little bit RNG reliant. This is being filmed. I saw he duoed Minesweeper Hard, which I actually watched him do in live time. I was trying to do my own duo, but we just didn't get lucky enough. It would have worked, but we didn't get lucky enough. So he was just doing that for days, just trying to get lucky. And I respect that. But Wendell is probably the best way to go for tutorial content. Spycat, I think was his name. Topic good. I just had to go do something for fucking 30 minutes. I think his content is kinda similar from what I've seen to Odyssey Gaming's. A lot better executed, just being way more quality. Also, another thing I forgot to mention with Odyssey, his thumbnails are so gross. Oh my god, I hate those thumbnails, they're so ugly. Spycat fella, I'm just gonna pull up one of his videos on my phone real quick. video about follower, video about a follower, and they're just the thumbnails look good, the videos are well edited, and overall I just think they're a lot better. I think they're good. I'm a big fan of that stuff. So we have Son of Sniper in peak tier. Despite what you guys might think, he is probably just the new Burke. Not saying this because he helps me with some stuff, but his content is actually just a lot better. Top 10 biggest buffs and nerfs. That's interesting. Video about Haze DPS, which is interesting. A video about something nobody talks about, being heroic skins being awful. That's interesting. I think I've watched all of Son of Sniper's videos that are Teirlist related, and I enjoy them. They're a lot better made, and I love them so much. So if there's anything you take away from this video and you're not one of these people, go check out Son of Sniper. Cyber Haptic, bad. This isn't for most very obvious reasons, but I think his content, not just the Tower Hero stuff, is bad. Most of his videos, it's just like, bad joke, bad joke, bad joke. Hey, I'm gonna do nothing for 20 minutes. Just like, dude, how many videos have you done playing with randoms? Oh yeah, 60. But I genuinely just think his Tower Heroes videos are bad. And his Danny's Road videos are even worse. But you can't blame him with the source material being handed. A buddy of mine, Delusional Detective. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to put him in mid-tier. I think that his old videos were just decent at best. And he kind of stopped making Tower Hero stuff. But his older videos, he would just like text and leaks or whatever. Last video he made was all jump scares in Five Nights at Chuck's. A video about a code. All leaks on the update. Fixing Tower Hero's terrible heroes. How to get the Team Adidas skin. Huge car kid drama. Honestly, the videos are just okay. Not very good content-wise, but still enjoyable. Tio, was a good buddy of mine before the ants thing happened. That just fodder for the mid-tier. I think his videos aren't very funny. Pretty sure in some of the videos he either traces or just uses PNGs of the heroes, which is like, okay. Some of the animation looks kind of freaky, I guess. The animations are just like not very good for content. I forgot this guy's name, but I remember his videos. I think they were all just the same joke over and over again. This map is so hard. I lost. It's just the same joke over and over and over. Animation's decent, but it just like, okay. Block strips, probably bad tier, not gonna lie. I don't recall him ever.
I can't talk right. All they did was upload music.
Ken but Frozen, one of the guy who runs it. I remember he did some Tower Heroes videos which were better. So if that was on this tier list, it'd be pretty high up. Pioneering Pixel, I hardly watched any of this guy. But before making Duck Adam, I thought it was pretty good. Channel, it was kind of just the same titles over and over again. Some of the videos are pretty funny. Well, not funny, but they're just well made in general, and I kind of miss them. I liked his stuff, but I haven't watched in a while, so this is just going off what I remember. Okay, bit of a controversial one. Bad, just kidding. Ding, ding, ding. Top of good tier. I think Burke's content is a little bit of variety. Because there was other slop, but some of his videos were pretty well made. But the editing in most of them was kind of bad, really. We were just like zooming in, zooming out, zooming in, zooming out, and that was it. But his videos about like heroes and like stuff like that, those were really good because he gave interesting criticism, had an interesting point of view, just stuff like that. And I think it's really interesting, but as content, it's pretty good content, but it's YouTube. Instant bad tier for Mob Destroyer. It's just just videos like what your favorite Teirlist character says about you. I think I did one of those once, but it was a parody, so it doesn't matter. You can't make fun of me for it. I just think it's kind of bad content, really. Nothing against the guy, but I always hated videos like that because it's just a nothing burger. Sorp, I don't know why he's on here. I'll put him in mid. I remember some of his tutorials were just straight up taken by other people, I think. But his videos were somewhat well edited. He didn't use his voice though. So, better than you. Fodder for the bad tier. No hate against little red boy himself. But the videos are just kind of the same as the Montessori guy. Where it's just, what your favorite character says about you. Here's a drama video and slop. I have my qualms with drama content, but that's for a different day. And I think this is just like pure slop. Bird gaming, fodder for the bad tier. It's even more slop. Essentially just the same stuff as Little Red Boy. Just again. I don't know who you are. 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 I don't know who you are, and I don't know who you are. That is the I don't know tier. I don't know any of those people. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Self-reflection. I think my channel is kinda some of the best stuff you can watch right now. Like still uploads, uses voice. I'm a funny fella. And of course I do and I try to make more interesting videos and all. Just like the buzzer video, I try to talk about things nobody else talks about, like blocks over. And for the months where Tower Heroes didn't update once, I was trying so hard, and I think I made pretty good content in that time, where it bordered on being slop, yes, where the ideas were slop, the thumbnails were slop, just try to get some views. You know, that's kind of how this YouTube work. This is kind of how the YouTube thing works. But if I was doing slop, I'd be making a tier list video, which I am right now. I think on my channel, I cover a variety of things. I do tutorials sometimes, skin showcases sometimes, commentary sometimes, animations every once in a blue moon. And of course, I tend to, I try to stream a lot. So, I don't know if I'd put me at the top tier. That would just be narcissism. By the way, update the picture for this guy who made the tier list. So, I'd probably put it there, or just top of good. I don't know, but I'm not a narcissist, trust me. I hate everything I've made before like a year ago. A lot of the jokes still kind of hit, so a little funny. But I get why people dislike stuff like, oh my god, his voice is so annoying. I was like 13! So, I don't know, if you hate me for my videos, please watch the new stuff. Something for what it used to be, and just don't give like the new stuff a chance at all. I think you're crazy. The birthday videos were so good, but now he doesn't upload. Instant bad! Like, that would just be the same. Judging by old content, I'd be straight at the bottom. I made actual shit on the levels of these guys. But it wasn't until my Uncle Ben died and told me that with great Tower Heroes comes great responsibility, that I actually have to start putting effort into my stuff. So, the tips I'd give to people trying to start a Tower Heroes channel, don't do any other game, or just variety of games. But if you do make Tower Heroes content, or content in general, try to stray away from making pure slop. Try to put your personality into the videos. Try to make things that people will watch and be entertained by, and also be like, hey, this guy's pretty funny. I like him. So, that's a key thing I want to give to people who want to try to make videos. Just be yourself. Stop trying to be like everyone else on here. If I was like everyone else on here, except I kind of am combined. I'm kidding.
It just do what you want to do. If you want to make animations, do animations. If you want to make slop, do slop. If you want to make tutorials, do tutorials. 20-minute nothing burgers, make 20-minute nothing burgers. If you want to talk about if you want to talk about how good something is, or just a little discussion, do those. That's just the point I'm trying to make. Be yourself on this platform. Try to do something you want to do. And yes, I am actually top of the peak tier. I'm kidding. My content could still do a bit better though. When it's those little shorter videos that I have to do every once in a while so I can eat, the editing's not very good. If it's a video where I like script it and it's like a little effort put in, if it's like hard to make longer, it's gonna have much better editing and all. But yeah, I do agree, some of my videos are a bit sloppy. When Teirlist doesn't update for 3 months, you gotta take whatever you can get. So that is my Teirlist YouTuber tier list. No hate to anyone on this. I think all of their content could just be improved a bit. Except these guys, I don't know you. Sorry. I love all you but you. I don't love you. I love everyone on here but you. Even the guys I don't know, I love them miles more than you. Anyway, that's it. You gotta love a pizza. Love a pizza.